Hey Paul. Are you in there, Paul? The park's closing soon. Make sure to shut the ride down. The manager wants inspections done to the ride.
Sure thing. Today's been pretty chill. Nothing seemed off with the ride's operating system.
Good. But the problem isn't how it ran. We have some different reports about it.
Different reports? What kind of reports? Did some kid piss on a robot or something?
Well, first off, there were reports that the fairy animatronic was damaged in some way.
That's an easy fix. Some pieces probably fell off. I can repair that robot later tonight.
There's another thing. Earlier, a really pissed off mother started yelling about the ride. She was saying her kids were frightened by a creepy frog prop that was inside the ride.
Creepy frog prop? I know all the animatronics on the ride, but there's no frog character.
Alright. I'll go inspect the ride myself. Later on, why don't we go have dinner somewhere?
Okay, see you later. I'll meet you at the parking lot once you're done. Jessica, I'm coming.
Come on, open up. Open the door right now. Officer Diana is ready to see you. Follow me to the interrogation room. Come on. Keep moving along. Don't make me have to use the shocker. Get moving now. Offender 1 has entered the room. Now bring Offender 2 into the room, please.
Trevor, is that you? Thank God you're here, Asswell. Where the fuck are we?
Carlos. Why the hell are you here? Did you get arrested as well?
For knowledge of a cryptid. I'm assuming it was that monster that was in my factory.
Oh yeah, well turns out your little issue wasn't the Mothman. It was some dinosaur shit.
That's enough bickering from the two of you. You haven't even spent a week here. And for the record, that was not a dinosaur. That was El Chupacabra, the goat sucker.
I go what now? Can you please explain why the hell we've been taken to this place?
Knowledge of cryptozoological existence is forbidden. We cannot allow that. Your little incident was the last straw. We've been watching you for years now.
Does that mean I'm in trouble too? Don't tell me I'm gonna lose access to my company.
Your charges are less severe than Mr. Trevor's. Therefore you'll be given a lighter sentence. You're going to stay here until we figure out what to do with you. Go on now. As for you, you've committed way too many crimes to simply be left standing here.
What are you going to do? I've done nothing but try to find the truth of the Mothman.
Remember the tooth you found in the fisherman's body? You know, this one. That didn't belong to Mothman. That belonged to the Loch Ness Monster. But it goes beyond that. There's far more cryptids than you can even comprehend. And if you knew of them all, you'd surely leak the information. We cannot allow that. You want to meet a cryptid? Fine by me. Your execution begins now. Take him away, boys.
Wait, what? No, you can't do this to me. This has to be illegal. You can't kill me. You're making a mistake. I haven't committed any... Wait, don't leave me here. I'm innocent, I swear. I didn't commit any crime.
Hello, and welcome to the H.O.A.X Foundation. You've been brought here due to seeing what we here call cryptids. If you're watching this video, it means you're on your way to your ultimate land. So here's a quick reveal of what we do here at the main base. What is a cryptid, you may ask? A cryptid is an unknown animal that is extremely rare in the natural world. Cryptids come in all shapes, sizes, and some are more infamous than others. From the Hopkins Goblin to the molecular implant. Cryptids have been reported from all over the world. Some are harmless, but many are dangerous. Humanity would be in chaos if the public knew of their existence. That's why the H.O.A.X Foundation was created. The H.O.A.X Foundation was created to capture cryptids that are reported. These cryptids have been taken to our base to be studied and preserved away from the public eye. The foundation has been run by the Whitlock family for generations, with our current monitor being Ford Whitlock. We've hidden the secret of cryptozoology for decades, and we will never ever slip it to the public. So that brings us back to you. You must have committed an act that we simply cannot allow to spill in the rest of society. Thus, you must be silenced. No hard feelings, right? We hope you have a good day, last day on Earth. Until next time, see you around.
Are you there, Dad? Are you still working on the reports?
Things have been chaotic lately, but I've been taking it slow. How have you been, Diana?
Good. I got back from Ohio. The situation with the Chupacabra has been dealt with.
Splendid. Now that the chupacabra is captured, we can focus on other matters. Oh, and one thing. Make sure to say hi to Rex.
Hi Rex. Good to see you again. Anyways, while we did capture the chupacabra, we had a little issue that happened.
What issues did you have? Don't tell me the chupacabra got out or something.
Well, you see, as you saw in the report, there was a witness who saw the chupacabra. They tried hiding inside a locker, and so some of the squad came in to save him. But unfortunately, one of the squad members was mauled to death by the chupacabra.
God damn it, Diana. Do you know how hard it is to hire an employee that knows of cryptids? We're in the middle of a crisis where cryptids are showing up in places they shouldn't be. This is the worst time possible to be losing squad members to these animals.
It's not my fault. Our team got distracted trying to save some washed-up father from a hideout.
Wait, was the witness the same man who claimed to have seen the Mothman?
Yup, that's him all right. I already sent him to an execution room, so he's gone now.
Diana, I need you to get him out of there now. Make sure he doesn't get killed or hurt.
Wait, what? But that's against protocol. We are supposed to silence witnesses of incidents.
I don't care, we're in a crisis. He knows about cryptids, and we're down one squad member. What enclosure did you exactly send him to?
If I remember correctly, I believe he was sent into the Bigfoot enclosure.
Well, go, get him out of there. I need him back before he's smashed into a bloody pulp.
Officer Diana. Why did you save me back there? Didn't you just sentence me to death?
Just call me Diana from now on. And for the record, it wasn't my choice to save you.
Sir, are you alright? I saw through the glass you took quite a beating. You're lucky Diana got you out of there. Otherwise Bigfoot would have squashed you.
Wait, who the hell are you? And why were there human bones in the enclosure?
No time to explain that right now. We need to see if the music soother worked or not.
That should keep a calm for a good chunk of time. So why exactly do you need me?
Ford wants to see you. I don't know why, but he told me to send you to his office.
As in the manager from the execution tape. I've never even met him in my life.
I don't have all the answers, Trevor. Just come along and we'll figure this out upstairs.
Are. Glad to see you made it out alive. I was worried he'd be injured in some critical way, but he looks rather fine.
Can you tell me why the fuck I'm here? Why do you need me? Did I do something bad?
No, actually. I need you, Trevor, because you have something most people don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've had nothing for 2 years. Not even a family.
We've been watching you for the past 2 years. And we see that you have something unique. We've noticed how well you're able to survive against high-level cryptids in scenarios. The Mothman fire. The running with El Chupacabra. And even the Bigfoot incident. I see your potential against these dangerous animals.
But those were just the heat of the moment. I wasn't even able to save my son in the fire.
Not to mention that we had to save his ass twice. He's not ready for full-scale missions.
That's where training comes in. We can teach him how to fight back and better than before.
What's the training for? Are you trying to turn me into some sort of monster hunter?
Look, let's get straight to the point. We're in a crisis right now that affects the entire planet. All animals have a specific range or habitat that they live in, like lions in the savannah. But as of recent, cryptids have been appearing in places where they shouldn't be. The chupacabra you encountered is normally found in Puerto Rico, not Ohio. If more of these misguided cryptids keep appearing, the world could be in danger.
Okay, so these cryptids are traveling to places they shouldn't be for an unknown reason. Where do I claim to this?
We lost one of our squad members to the chupacabra last week during your encounter. So it's extremely important we find a replacement who knows of cryptids. And you seem like you have what it takes to be a worthy mobile squad member.
I'm not sure if I'm ready though. This feels like something I'm not prepared for.
Think of it as redemption. If you couldn't save your son, then you can save humanity.
Alright, I'll join you guys. But under one condition. You leave Carlos alone.
Splendid. Carlos will be just fine. Diana, why don't you get Trevor all set up?
Okay, Trevor. Come with me. We're gonna check one enclosure and meet the team. First things first. We need to get you familiar with cryptids outside the enclosures.
What's the purpose of this room? Is this some sort of mega-sized aquarium?
This is where we keep the Loch Ness Monster, one of the largest cryptids in captivity. It's almost time for its daily feeding hour. Stand back, you might get splashed.
What are you guys doing with an orca corpse? Why is it hanging up on the ceiling? God damn it, now I'm all wet. It's going to take ages to get my jacket clean again.
I know a good spot where we can dry off. You'll need to be verbal though. We're gonna go to the cafeteria. This is where all the other team members are.
They weren't on the Trevor mission, right? I don't think I've met them before.
Just lay low. I'll do the explaining, and you just introduce yourself to the others.
There you are, Diana. Where have you been? We were about to play a round of chess.
I just got back from the Chupacabra mission. We caught it, but one of the soldiers died.
Well, that sucks. You know how pissy Ford gets when one of the employees is killed.
Yeah, about that. There's been a little bit of an issue, if you will. Alright, Trevor, come on out and say hi to your new teammates.
Hi, my name is Trevor Oberski.
Did you fucking bring a prisoner into the team, Diana? Isn't that against protocol?
To be fair, I saw him earlier. He managed to survive against Bigfoot in its enclosure.
That's impressive, but it doesn't change anything. They're still a prisoner.
Ford made a deal with me. He wanted me on the team because of my survival skills.
Well, come on over and sit, bro. It's always nice to have new people on the team. After all, it's not like you're the only prisoner here.
Ah, hey Trevor, I see you made it. Have you tried their burgers? They're amazing.
Thank God you're okay, Carlos. You don't know what hell I went through to get you out.
It's good. It looks like they're setting up something in the corner though.
Why are you letting cryptids into the cafeteria? They hunt humans, you know.
Not all of them. We let Tier 1 cryptids roam the facility since they pose no danger. Fresno nightcrawlers are peaceful. They have no arms, instead using their long legs. They're known for ganging up on people in mobs, in order to get food or water. Nightcrawlers pose no danger unless you're an unguarded slice of meat. So they're chill.
That's great and all, but can you explain who you guys are? I barely even know you all.
Sure, I'm Henry. I'm a biologist with my main studies being the biology of cryptid species. Over there is John, who specializes in military equipment and combat strategies and events, and next to him is Trina. She specializes in mapping out directions through hot zones. And finally there's Diana, the chief commander of the mobile task force and Men in Black.
That's enough chit-chat. The point is we need Trevor to be ready for missions pronto.
But he's just a rookie. He has no special attributes, just a random guy off the street.
Hence why I need you to train him. Teach Trevor everything he needs to know in the field.
Fine, as you wish. You'll start off with me, Trevor. We'll meet on the second floor.
Wait, we're starting training already? I haven't even sat down to eat. I'm not ready.
You're ready when I say you are. Now move along or it's back to Bigfoot with you. Your first lesson is using the tranquilizer rifle. It's used to put cryptids to sleep. Shoot the targets at the neck. That'll inject the chemicals that tranquilize the creatures.
I've used rifles back home before. I know how to use this. Watch and learn. Damn it, come on. I can get a better shot than that.
You know what? I think that's a good enough shot.
For this next training exercise, you will be given an electric shock baton. Follow the sirens to point the baton in the direction of the cryptid simulation.
For your next training exercise, you'll be going face to face with an actual cryptid. Your task is to not show any fear when amongst an opposing organism.
Henry, I flocked both previous tests. I don't think I'm ready to go up to an actual cryptid.
The Enfield horror is closely related to bearded dragons. It couldn't even hurt a fly. I know things have been rough, but I know you got this. I've seen you do this before.
Depends on what you mean by bearded dragon. Hopefully it's the tiny huggable kind.
Aren't you supposed to be working on an antidote for skunk ape poison?
I figured I'd come down to see how many bloodied pieces the rookie comes out in. Just as I predicted. I don't even know why Ford recruited you, let alone kept you alive.
There's no use in me doing this training. I fail at this every single time I try.
Oh, don't tell yourself that. I'm sure you'll eventually get better at this.
And how long do you think this'll take? How long did it take for you to train?
For me, it took me around 2 years and a couple intermediate missions.
Jesus Christ, I'm never gonna get out of here. I can't do this for 2 fucking years. I barely escaped the Enfield horror, and you expect me to survive much bigger cryptids.
But we know you can. Ford wouldn't have recruited you if you never could. Even without the Chupacabra incident, he saw what you did with the Mothman.
That was a one-time thing. I never expected it to happen. Everything went to shit.
As much as I criticize you, we aren't really too different from one another. You may suck at hiding your fear, let alone fighting, but we share one thing in common. We all were recruited after what the Foundation describes as Genesis incidents.
By Genesis, you mean start, right?
Yeah, the Foundation considers them as first encounters that made you finally believe. My Genesis incident was with the melon heads, nasty little vermin with huge craniums. I was massively into animals and wildlife as a kid, and got lost in the woods one night. That's when I saw the melon heads climbing up a tree like a bear would, hissing at me.
As for me, mine was the H.O.A.X, a large theropod closely related to Tyrannosaurus. My father was an explorer and often took me on his expeditions into the Congo. We were chased out by the H.O.A.X after viewing it taking down and killing a rhino.
So if everyone here has had prior experiences, what about Diana? What was her Genesis?
Yeah, about that. She doesn't really talk about it. Nobody knows what it was. All we know is that there was something that made her snap, but she never told us. She's hated cryptids ever since her Genesis incident. Not me, of course, though. I love them.
Alright, sorry, that was a stupid question of me to ask. I was just wondering about her.
Anyways, we gotta go for now, but just remember to not be too hard on yourself. You'll get there eventually, it's just a matter of dedication and determination.
Mind if I barge in for a bit? I just wanna have a small talk. You've seemed kind of moody for quite a while now. Are you feeling stressed out?
No, Dad, I'm not feeling stressed. I'm just doing my job and evaluating last mission's result.
Wait, what are you writing in that notepad? Go ahead, show me it.
Nothing much. Just preparation for later in case anything comes up.
Oh god damn it, Diana. I thought we were past this by now.
Past it? How can I ever get past it? That thing took away all I ever loved, all I ever had.
Look, I'm grieving their loss as well. But dwelling on it doesn't make things better.
That monster ripped away my chance at having a normal childhood and family. I know it's out there somewhere, and I'm going to make sure that this time it bleeds.
Have you ever listened to Henry? The cryptids are not monsters, they are simply animals. What happened to our family was an accident and nothing more.
Would a lion or a polar bear do what that thing did? Cryptids are not natural in the slightest. I don't give a shit what Henry says. They are monsters that need to be locked away.
The site is experiencing a containment breach in the west sector of the third floor. The graft monster has broken containment. All personnel report to the site.
Shit, everyone fucking get there now. Alright, what the actual hell is going on here?
The Grafton monster escaped its enclosure by smashing open a wall. It's currently inside the Hatman enclosure, and we don't know how to stop it.
I've sent at least a couple security guards to tranquilize and relocate the beast.
The thing's going to kill us all. Please get us out before it.
Wilhelm, no. How are we going to stop the Grafton monster?
What if we tried luring it out with the soothing device?
We already tried that, and it didn't work since the damn thing doesn't have ears.
There's nothing much we can do besides evacuating the facility until it's...
I'll do it. I'll go out and tranquilize the Grafton monster. I have the equipment and training to do so. Give me just a few minutes.
Trevor, that's a suicide mission. You can't go in there by yourself. The Grafton monster would literally crush you like a bug.
Plus you'd need to worry not to step on any of the wires as to not wake up the Hatman.
I don't care. I failed before. I will not fail again. I'm going to stop that monster.
Don't you dare, Trevor. I command you to stay away from the Hatman enclosure. Trevor, get back here.
Cryptid is an unknown animal that is extremely rare in the natural world.
Hey, is that a person over there? Please help me. That beast pulverized the entire group. It's uncontrollable at this point. You got to get me out of here, man. Please, I don't...
local step to see. Enjoying the show, are you? Stop running! You're gonna be in the next snuff film of mine! There you are! You're going to regret that. Don't leave. Oh, when I get my hands on you, I'm gonna use your flared skin as a soft puppet. Take this, you little rat.
Oh good, you're finally awake. I knew you'd make a full recovery. Everyone in the facility is shocked at what you accomplished back there.
How long have I been in the infirmary? Where's the Grafton monster?
Thanks to your help, troops were able to go and take it back to its enclosure. The Grafton monster is now in tighter security to prevent another breach from occurring. Oh, looks like the others are here.
Well, if it isn't the survivor himself. I'm amazed at what you did back there, Trevor.
Thanks. It didn't seem though like you were enthusiastic about my arrival at first.
That's why it's amazing that a rookie like you was able to accomplish a task like that.
Due to your work, I'm promoting you from training level to a registered squad member. Your first mission will be assigned in just a few minutes.
Do I not get to just sit down and take a breather for once in a lifetime?
There's no time to rest. Meet me with everyone else in the meeting room.
Look who finally decided to join the party.
Well, it's not my fault you couldn't contain one single cryptid.
That's enough chitter-chatter. It's time we get down to business. As I'm sure you all know by now, a strange phenomenon is occurring globally. Cryptids are showing up in places where they naturally would never be found. And in addition, it seems they're mysteriously becoming more aggressive than usual. These occurrences have no explanation, and are beginning to become dangerous. This sentiment is only amplified by the case I'll be assigning you all today. This case takes place in Liverpool, Britain, inside the Ravenist prison. Paul Fornio, also known as the funfair, is currently serving a life sentence there. He was charged with 15 counts of first-degree murder while working at a theme park, one of the victims being his fiancée, Jessica DeLevo, who was brutally mutilated. They both worked at a boat ride for the popular theme park, Bayou Funfair. Paul pleaded innocent, claiming a large frog-like monster was living inside the ride. He claims the creature killed his girlfriend as well as the other 14 missing riders. While these claims are unproven, they cause great concern for the area's safety. That's where you come in. Your mission is to put an end to the grisly deaths at the ride.
How do we know whether or not this guy isn't just a random lunatic or something? You know what? Yeah, that's a bad question, my bad.
Well, let's get a move on. You guys haven't got all day. Prepare for takeoff.
Excuse us, but we'd like to have a meeting with Mr. Fornio. We have a few questions we'd like to ask him regarding his involvement in his case. Hello, Mr. Fornio. We've come across your case and would like to discuss it with you.
Who the fuck are you? Can't you see I've already been imprisoned?
That's confidential. All we want from you is some questions as to why you're here.
How many times do I gotta tell you people that I'm innocent? I'm tired of being treated like a bloody psychopath because of a misunderstanding.
That's why we're here. Now please, could you elaborate on your side of the story?
To put it simply, I was framed. Me and Jessica had been dating before the incident. I would never dare lay a finger on her, let alone attack her in such a way that thing did.
Could you potentially tell us what exactly happened that fateful night?
Me and Jessica were working at the boat ride that night, planning later to go out. She went up to check on the stage due to several complaints regarding the ride. But after a while, that's when I started hearing screaming. That's when I rushed out. At first, everything seemed fine, but then I noticed damage to the props and stuff. That's when I later found Jessica's body. I don't even want to describe how awful it was. And what happened next, I can't even say. Nobody believes me, no matter what I do.
Excuse me, sir, but I have a small weensy concern.
What the hell are you doing? This isn't part of the protocol.
Yeah, whatever. Sir, what's that strange drawing you have up in your cell?
That's a drawing I did trying to depict what I saw that night. I think it was around 7 feet tall and was covered in moist wart-ridden skin. It almost looked like an amphibian, but with horribly humanoid proportions.
That'll do for now. Thanks for the answers. Now you come on over here. Henry, what's the scoop on what we're potentially looking at?
Not good. From the description, it's a level 6 cryptid. And it all narrows down to 1.
It's no use. The only entrance to the ride has been locked off by security.
Come on, there's gotta be a way inside. They wouldn't just let the ride rot away.
If people were dying in the theme park I owned, I'd probably shut the ride down as we're ill.
Trina, if this is anything to do with getting inside, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Well, today's your lucky day, because there seems to be a small way into the ride. There's a makeshift tunnel carved by something that leads into the set. It should be on the right, but I don't know how large it actually is.
No need to worry. I definitely think it'll be large enough to get through, Trina.
Dumb question, does anyone know why the animatronics don't have any eyes?
I don't know, but this whole place smells like something's been living in here a while.
Guys, you need to be ready. We have a situation on our hands. Something is moving towards the group from inside the liftel. I need all of the troops to be ready to open fire.
Shit, this place is jamming my signal. What was she trying to say?
Guys, are you alright? Hello? Is anybody there? The signal kept jamming, and I couldn't tell if you were in danger.
Yeah, we're okay. We just went down the waterfall and knocked out the frogman.
We lost a few task force soldiers, but the target has successfully been tranquilized.
We'll promote some of the codes later. Secure the target and bring it back to base.
What are you placing there? Aren't we not supposed to leave evidence behind?
It's a memorial. It may be small, but this case needs a plaque to remember those who died. Not just for the soldiers, but to the men, women and children who lost their lives.
I know Henry says these are just animals, but they've taken so many lives at this point. I remembered what happened to my family back in Ohio when I was with the hatman. And that's when I realized you were right. These are not animals, they're monsters.
Wait, how do you know about the conversation I had with my dad?
I heard from the vents. What exactly happened that drove you to hate all cryptids?
I'd rather not discuss that, it's too personal. Just know something bad happened.
Understandable. But do you want to know why I saved you from the frogman back there?
Is it because we'd have to recruit Carlos if I was ever killed in action?
I lost my son to a shapeshifter, and I lost my wife to suicide. I nearly even lost Carlos. And if the frogman took you, it'd be another death I'd never wash off my conscience.
You know, maybe you aren't so bad after all. I think you'll fit well here at Hoax.
And that's all for tonight, folks. Tune in next time to see which celebrity fucks up next.
Is anyone there? What the hell was that loud racket? Excuse me, is anybody there? Who blew that hole in the wall?
Well, would you look at that? Look at what the cat dragged in. Hey boss, we found the witness. Why don't you come get a look over here?
Don't kill him yet. He's vital in what we're looking for. I'm sure he'll be a splendid helper in telling us the exact coordinates they went in. So let's make this quick, Mr. Fournier. I don't want to waste any more time.
Who the fuck are you guys? Didn't I already talk to you about my experience?
Well, aren't you our cheeky one? If you're thinking of the Hoax Foundation, we are not that.
The Hoax, what now? Were those the guys who interviewed me earlier?
Jackpot. And we're here to ask you a few questions about your perspective. If you're truthful, then we may let you live to see the sunrise another day.
Why would I ever trust you? You psychos blew through the doors and killed a man.
We're not seeing eye to eye. Perhaps you'd listen if you saw my own scarred face.
Now where was I? Revealing my skin and flesh? I thought you'd be less shocked.
Who are you? What in the ever-loving shit happened to your face?
My name is Draco Fletcher, and I'm the Vice President of Scylla Cybernetics. Now I have no more time to waste. Tell me where the Hoax members went.
I'm telling you, I don't know where they went. They just interviewed me and then left. I can take wild guesses. London, Manchester, Southampton.
So it seems you lied to me. This appears to be a radio used by the Hoax Foundation.
What? I wasn't lying. I didn't even know that thing was on the ground.
You know what I do with lies, Mr. Fournier. Can you guess what we brought with us? I've made things you can only dream to imagine. Things you cannot comprehend. If I can upgrade the human body, I can upgrade a cryptid. So enjoy your last moments. You'll fill Solis with my little friend, the Mission of Darkman.
Don't listen to her.